Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, this bracelet's already partly done. So the first part was just a general tutorial on it, and then the second part was a continuation because sometimes it's hard to continue like repeating the pattern. This third part, I'm going to show you more in depth this center area here because this area can get messed up sometimes. That's what I had trouble with when learning how to make this bracelet. So I'm going to do these triangles here, or these sides here first. If you want to know how to do these, you can either watch my original tutorial video or the continuation when I go through them again. All right, so I've now done these two edges here. On the pattern, what I've done is this. So now we're gonna start from this dark blue knot right here. This is a forward knot. My basic knot video, I go through in depth how to do each of these knots and what the symbols look like. But this is a forward knot, and you can see here it is a dark blue and yellow on this pattern coming into this knot. The yellow for my bracelet is this teal color. So I'm gonna have a dark blue and a teal coming in to make this knot. And so I'm gonna go to the center of my bracelet and take my centermost dark blue and my centermost teal here. And as you can see on the pattern, I have 1, 2, 3 regular forward knots. So I'm going to do those. All right, so after my third forward knot, you can see that I have 2 teals left. And you can see on the pattern here, I have 1 here and here. And so this is a forward backward knot. And so I'm going to do that right here. And a good thing to remember is it's not on the edge string. So if you ever get to the edge, that means you've gone too far. But with these two, I'm going to do a forward backward. So the first part of the knot is forward. The second part is backward. Just like that. So that was this line right here. Now we're going to work on this line here. And so I have a backward knot with the dark blue and the yellow. For me, that's dark blue and teal. So I'm going to go back to the center. I like to just pull my strings down like this, and I can see right away that these two are the center. And so I'm going to do 3 backward knots right here. And as you can see, as I'm going, I'm just taking the next blue that's in line. So here I can tell this one is next up. And those were my 3 backward knots. And then here I have a backward forward. This is similar to the other side. You should have 2 dark colors and then your other one. And you're going to leave the far side out and do your backward forward onto this one. And so that was this line right here. Now this is like the most complicated part, is this knot needs to be a backward forward. Otherwise this yellow string is going to continue this way. So this knot is very important. And to find this knot, I'm going to go into my bracelet here and again split it like down the center like that. And as you can see, I have in this one a yellow and a blue coming in, so I should have a dark blue and a teal in mine. So I have my center dark blue, and then I have my teal here, and you see these two. And then I'm going to do a backward forward knot. So the first part will be backward, second part is forward. And that's important because they both, the blue started on this side and ended on this side. The teal started on this side, ended on this side, so they didn't switch spots, which is what normally happens with a forward knot or just a simple backward knot. So that's very important. Then the next knot that I'm going to do is this forward knot. It is yellow and yellow, and so on mine it should be teal and teal. As you can see, I have 2 teals right here. So I'm going to do a forward knot with these. Now I'm going to do this forward knot with 2 dark blues. So see how they're like next to each other like this? This is the one we just did, so it's going to be to the left. So these are the 2 teals that I just used. And so I'm going to take the 2 dark blues that are right to the left of those and do 1 forward knot. Now I'm going to do this knot here. So this is another forward knot with 2 dark blues coming into it. It's not the same strings as these because as you can see in this knot, exiting the knot are these 2 blues. And this one is going to go into this knot, but the other side is going to go this way. And so these are the 2 blues that we just used. And like I said in the pattern, this one is going to go that way. But this one is going to go into the next knot, and as you can see, we have a dark blue right next to it. And so these are the 2 that are going to be for that forward knot. So I'm going to do that knot right now. So the next one that we're going to do is this one, which is a backward forward knot. And as you can see, it's with dark blue and yellow. So mine is going to be dark blue and teal right here. So I have my, if I spread this all out, I have my teal and dark blue right here. So I'm going to take these 2 strings and do my backward forward knot. Now I'm going to come back and do this forward knot here. And so this one is with 2 dark blues. So these are the 2 that we just used for that knot. So I'm going to use this one and the one to the left of it and do 1 forward knot. Next, we're going to come back up here and do these 3 backward knots here. So I'm going to go back up to where my dark blue was up here and 3 forward knots. So I'm going to pull my strings down, and as you can see, these are the next 3 in line. And so I'm going to do 3 backward knots. That's the first one. This is the second one. And then here's the third one. Next thing I'm going to do is come back to the right side and do 3 backward knots here. And then we have another special knot here. So this is a backward forward knot with the teal over the dark blue. So as you can see, I have these 2 right here. And so the first half of this knot will be backward. The second half is forward. And then as you can see, that keeps all the teals on this side and all the dark blues on this side. We do still have this one though, and that is right here. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 forward knots with the teal. So I'm going to grab it from here and straighten out my strings. And then as you can see, I have 4 dark blue strings, so I'm going to end up doing a knot over each of these. Just like that. And now, as you can see, we have all the teals on this side and all the dark blues on this side. If that's not what your bracelet looks like, then you probably did something wrong with one of the backward forwards, because that's what keeps them on the right side. I'm going to end this tutorial here. If you want to continue with these two bottom corners, you can watch my original tutorial video. And I really hope that this was helpful. I know that the center part of this bracelet's a little bit tricky, and so this was more in depth. I really hope it was helpful, and like this video, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. But I hope you guys all have a great day.